This video is sponsored by Cygames. Hey there, Ignideus here, I'm a Shadowverse YouTuber, and welcome back to the Shadowverse Beginner's Guide, a video series to help you newer players out there get started with Shadowverse. Today we're going to have an overview of Bloodcraft. We'll talk about the class's core themes and mechanics and the archetypes that come from them. Bloodcraft is the realm of demons and vampires. The main theme of the class is self-sacrifice to obtain greater power, with many cards dealing damage to your own leader as an additional cost. In return, the cards have an additional effect, or are more powerful. Supplementing this theme, Bloodcraft also has many cards that synergize with damaging yourself, and this is exemplified by the class's main mechanic, Vengeance. When your leader is at 10 defense or lower, Vengeance is active for you, and some cards then have additional effects. This results in a high-risk, high-reward playstyle that involves using your defense as a resource, keeping it low enough to activate Vengeance, but also trying to stay healthy enough to survive your opponent's attacks. Bloodcraft also has a lot of access to cards with Drain, which are cards that, when they attack, restore defense to your leader equal to their attack value. Not only does it fit the vampire aesthetic, but it plays into the class identity mechanically as well, as it allows your leader to restore much needed defense after sacrificing it for powerful effects or to activate Vengeance, keeping you alive long enough to hopefully win the game. With those mechanics in mind, what are Bloodcraft's core archetypes? The most emblematic archetype is called Vengeance Bloodcraft. As you might have guessed, it revolves around cards that sacrifice your defense to activate powerful effects, as well as cards that work with the Vengeance mechanic. A key card to a lot of Bloodcraft decks is Razory Claw, which deals damage to yourself, but also more damage to an enemy. It's a basic card as well, meaning that it will never rotate out of the rotation format. In terms of cards that synergize with Vengeance, there's Dark General, also a basic card, which gains Storm if Vengeance is active for you, allowing you to attack with it as soon as it's played. A very powerful aggressive tool. This build of the deck also includes some Drain. In this case, I'm using Terror Demon, which helps to restore my defense if things get too dicey. Overall, it involves a lot of management of your own defense. Do you take more damage to yourself so that you can play your powerful cards, but risk getting run down by your opponent? Do you use cards to restore your defense to be safer, but have to cope with deactivating Vengeance? This adds a layer of depth to the deck, which a lot of people enjoy. Of course, that's just one way to play Bloodcraft, given the core mechanics and themes. Each class gets new cards and mechanics every expansion, so there are a lot more different ways to play. Check out the other videos on this channel where I showcase various decks to see them in action. That's it for this beginner's guide to Bloodcraft. Next time we're going to be covering Shadowcraft. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you did, don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Shadowverse content in the very near future, and stay tuned for more beginner's guides like this one. Bye-bye.